season with Watford. Guys, as you guys saw in the last episode, we went on an unbeaten streak that we are looking to continue. Today, first up, we've got Burnley at home. Burnley are in 10th. They're 1 point ahead of us, but 4 places ahead of them. If we win all the results score away between Newcastle, Arsenal and Leicester, we can actually go up into the top half of the table today with a victory against Burnley. But it depends how all the results get on. -3 all goal differences, there's -1. But guys, here we go, guys. Andre Gray, he scored a beautiful double when he came off the bench last time out. Did Andre Gray. For Andre Gray. So I'm going to play a 4-4-2 holding and give Andre Gray an opportunity to start today. Also, Awa and the Corey midfield. Tamori. Well, the Nico. Remlin is sent off after coming off the bench at Norwich. He got shown a straight red. Cabal out. Gerard Fail is happy there. Dawson will play the right back role. Ollie Watkins, I'm going to make him return to the bench. Cabal is still on the bench, even though being dropped out. But Ben Foster, we're going to put him back in goal to play against Burnley, as we need Ben Foster to be brilliant in the save. He makes Andre Gray, who has scored twice in the 4-1 win at Norwich, was very good to get a double, surprisingly, after coming off the bench for the first time in a while. It's the first time Andre Gray started in the starting 11, though, as it's a showery day. Obviously, guys, as you guys already know, we are still in the Carabao Cup. The Carabao Cup, we've got this game, and then another Premier League game, then we've got the Carabao Cup game. I can't remember. I think it's after this one, though. Here we go. Here's whoever that is. Bori. Well done, Decory. You're doing brilliant work here. Doing a little bit of training with Decory, and he's doing pretty well to defend against Burnley. We want to see if we can do this in the actual game. He's doing a little bit of player training. Who's ever watching, please subscribe if you're new around here for more daily content. But here we go, up against Burnley at Vicarage Road. We're ready at home. The fans are very proud. I think we're unbeaten in like 5 or 6 league games now, following really poor defeats and only a point at the start of the season. The boys are really changing their form. Troy Deeney, it's good to see him walk out the team. Ben Foster behind him and go. And that's how we are doing. But we started the season really poor. Now we're really getting into a lot of good form. Andre Gray there walking out with the score. Here is Watford. Here we go. Played to watch 2 goals in the previous match from Andre Gray. That's why I'm giving him the opportunity to see what he can do. Falling 2 goals after coming off the bench of the 4-1 win at Norwich. Kiko Fernando, come on, a midfielder, backup right back. He is suspended today, following a straight red card in the 4-1 win at Norwich. Can we win? No, without conceding against Burnley. Burnley are 3 places and a point above us in the table. We can break into the top half of the table with 3 points only against Burnley, and all the results from Newcastle, Leicester and Arsenal will be opportunity if you are a Watford fan, like sometimes I am. But here we go. Here is the Watford starting 11. It is Ben Foster back in goal. The back 4 remains the same, as I'm excited to see it. A midfield of 4 players in midfield. Front 2, Andre Gray is delightful how I've applied him into the starting 11 to give Deeney a bit of support. Ollie Watkins returns to the bench. Burnley starting 11, it's Nick Pope in goal. Back 4 of Loughton, Perlin, me and Charlotte and Taylor. Goodmanson, Burley, Cork and Neil. And the front 2 for them is Jay Rodriguez and Bordeaux. A very expensive signing, I think. And here we go. Victor is a signing on the bench I would consider bringing into Watford next season. There's Abwa to Massa. It's Bruno ready from Watford. Gerard Fail here on the left. It's delightful to be playing on the left mid again. The fans are really enjoying getting their season tickets ready for next season, I think, because they believe that we will be in the Premier League next season, because we're really fighting for survival still, but we are miles away from the drop. We're about 5 or 6 points away from the bottom 3 now. That's how much our ground and games we have lately. Wolves was highlighting them. Who cares? Play on. To fail into the box, corner. Howling man. Alright, Jambo. The Jambo, it's unprofessional, what do you expect? Take the corner with Awa. Good delivery. Nick Pope with the punch. Terrible touch there from Gray. He's playing against one of his old clubs, Andre Gray. Well, won by, I think, I can't remember. It's Dawson deflected. Taylor knocks it out as Sarr wins the team of four. Sarr's been a highlight lately in football. Gray. Oh no, it's not Gray, it's Deeney. Deeney, he remains on it! And he hits the post! Tips onto the post by Nick Pope. Tamori. Terrible pass to Andre Gray. Gerard Deerfield onto the Cody. Trelawney, the performances have really changed over the last couple of weeks in our drop out of the drop zone by a mile now. We know we have a title. I think we are going to probably finish in the top half of the season. But what position? No, that's the thing. Gerard Deerfield gets it from Deeney. It is Gerard Deerfield! 1-0 Watford! And at this rate I think we'll be heading 10th after a really poor start after 7 games. Guys, after 6 games if you saw it, we only had 1 point, but now we're moving on at this rate to 18. Gerard Deerfield, and his 5th goal of the season, his 5th goal in his last 7 matches. Very incredible scorelines. He scored also at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium when we met Tottenham. Can this consider this invincible run from Watford? With draws and wins. Awa, Dakota, him and DeFeo are the playmakers of the season so far. The season is not since well, got games to go. Kickoff unlucky, knocked away by Tamori there. Up against Sarr. Sarr lets it go out for a throw for Watford. Dawson gets it back from Sarr. Tamori back to Dawson, scored a beautiful goal a couple of weeks ago here against Bournemouth and a 3-1 win against one of the bottom 3 team. Massa for Gray, back to Massa. There's Gray. Deeney, he's doing brilliant turns today. There's Gray, and Gray! The fans are so applauding it. Andre Gray scored a double after coming off the bench at Norwich in that 4-1 win with 10 men. And that will be a free kick to Burnley. Nick Pope, their goalkeeper, has been fouled in the box. Well, it goes. Kickoff. Dakota. Oh, and he wins it well. Him and Dakota and DeFeo have been brilliant in recent weeks. Here's Gray. Troy Deeney. Back to Andre Gray. Delightful to see him starting at Vicarage Road. Andre Gray really believes him and Troy Deeney up front in the 4-4-2 now. Will really work hard. Corner to be swung in by Awa. Towards Dakota at the back post. Here's Dawson for a beautiful assist at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium a couple of weeks back. But it's really how we really are playing football at Vicarage Road now. The fans are really enjoying it, and I'm really enjoying it too. It's brilliant football from my boys. Pass not there. Tamori Arla, but Ben Foster's glad that's a goal kick. It's going to bring Ben Foster back in nets. And Ben Foster makes up from it. No, he doesn't. Ben Foster concedes a goal after kicking it straight to the Burnley striker. And it's Watford 1, Burnley 1. Very good equaliser from Burnley. A battle with his 3rd goal of the season. It's really downing as we've conceded so many this season. It is really frustrating how many we've conceded this season and went 1 up. But then Tottenham went 1 up and we're only leading for about 8 minutes. We're only led for about 20 minutes there. Unlucky Gerard Deerfield still really loving me on the wing. Massa. That's it, he gets it away. Sarr. Blocked, but Ankwa. This is beautiful. Beautiful attack this from Watford. Gray's through the middle. It's now Gerard Deerfield! Oh, he strikes the post. A late first half corner for Watford. It's Awa to whip one in. That's dangerous. Punched away by Nick Pope. Knocked away down by Andre Gray, and headed knocked in by almost Craig Dawson for his second goal in the space of 3 weeks. He's incredible for a right back at the moment. And it's our time. It's Watford 1, Burnley 1. A very positive from half-time team talk I'm going to have. But not bad for a first half performance from the team. The team are really doubting on themselves, but I see my Watford team actually surviving at the moment because the football is tremendous in games now. Massa, what have you done? He deliberately tried to do that, I think, Massa. Massa scored a couple of weeks ago here against Bournemouth as well from a header, from a free kick was taken by the field, but then he got the bar, they came off the bar, and then he got the rebound header to Cody, out wide from Massa, looking to continue his run. He's trying to use his pace and power in the engine room. He continues his run. He's well past Loughton. Massa towards the back post, as Dawson was there, but it's a throw in to Watford. Bulls, maybe Burnley making a substitution happen. Howard onto the Cody. For Gray, and Gray's offside, as Andre Gray knows, playing in the starting 11 today. For a double after coming off the bench in the 4-1 at Norwich. It was crucial to see him in the team today. Cody, I think, won that kick-off. And then Massa to Cody. There's Awa for Dini, for Gray, back to Troy Dini! And Dini has scored a couple of weeks back ago in midweek in a cup game for a penalty that he won. It's it just wide, that's just off target. That could have surely gone into the corner of the net. That would have been a beautiful goal of linking up between Andre Gray and Troy Dini, as Dini really wants to wants to get survival. Jesus, Burnley are pushing this, and Burnley, they won't score from it. We get it away. Here's Sarr. Dini. Gray makes a run for the middle. And unlucky from Andre Gray of Southampton next, so we will have an easy streak to continue, I think. Well, guys, we're going to make a double substitution. We're going to put Gerard Defoe up front with Gray coming off for the youngster who will come on, and also no more Dakota. He will be replaced by Hughes. But it's run to see how the football will change for over just under half an hour to go. But on comes our double substitution. Our youngster Joseph is really liking for his goal that he had in September. We're really pleased in him, in the form that the youngster is showing. Adam Massa, go to the youngster. The youngster instantly off the bench. Saved by Nick Pope. And almost a second goal for the youngster since being in the club. Hughes. Awa. Massa. Here's the youngster. Good lay back that is to Awa. Like a Gerard Defoe there to Mori. Oh, what's happening here? A Gerard Defoe has been booked for stopping. I don't know what's happened up there. I wonder what has actually happened there with Gerard Defoe. But he's okay though, but I think something has been said. Bill Hughes for Dini. Dini try to slide in. Maybe there's a wet surface in Watford this afternoon. The surface is not looking too pretty calm. We've got the defence to stay back in time. Massa, he's the only defender pretty much not back. Kaka, what a block. Burnley have a runner on 74 minutes, the dying minutes are not over. The tie is not even near going to be finished yet. Well, he's missing it. And what a block by Tamori. Since them defeats, he's realised that he's got to be a defender who blocks efforts from teams especially like Burnley. Burnley take their corner. Ben Foster punches it away. It's a Watford player down. Nobody is there for Watford. Hughes is beaten. Mori isn't, as he gives it to the winger, who is off for Dini. Gerard Defoe, that winger, what a run from the youngster. The youngster continuing his run. He's past Loughton. Oh, he doesn't. He took his time a little bit, but the youngster who still hasn't scored a Watford goal since September against Manchester City. He's a bright, promisingly youngster who gets in the box and does well. Oh no. Well, guys, we're going to bring off captain Troy Deeney and bring on Ollie Watkins for a return to the action following being out for the last 2 games, one with suspension and one unavailable. But Ollie Watkins, on he comes, Ollie Watkins. Watkins on. Ollie Watkins, who has not played since that cup game, and he's really impressed under myself, since I'm really happy he signed us in the summer from Brentford. Andre Gray, can't believe he was subbed off earlier. Kick off. It's out wide to that winger. There's Gerard DFL. Switch it for Dawson, who loses it. That's going out. Is that not out of play? That's well out of play. That's a goal kick already late on for Watford. The Watford home fans have to give us a bit of belief. Have to give the boys a bit of belief. There's Abwa. DeFeo. His touch was terrible. This is good possession. This is good possession late on from Burnley. Troy Deeney is man of the match today. Will Hughes. Who for Saar. Watkins. DeFeo. That's Ollie Watkins. Massa. And it's full time. It finishes Watford 1, Burnley 1. Ollie Watkins unlucky on his return. But the unbeaten run continues. Troy Deeney, a man of the match performance from him this afternoon, and still we're unbeaten in about 6 or 7 matches now. Nottingham have lost 3-1. Liverpool have hammered Crystal Palace. Bournemouth have lost 5-1 to Wolves.
So we just grab a minute of your time for a few questions.
We're not, guys, we're not actually. No, because we are not unbeaten, guys, we are not. 2 very strong defences. Burnley were pretty good defensively too. Our draw was deserved.
Thank you.
So I'm going into the dressing room saying I'm okay with the team at the moment because this unbeaten run is continuing. Andre Gray is delightful. I'm proud of him for playing today. We still remain behind Burnley just by a point, but we go above Newcastle just on goal difference for now, because obviously. Make sure the money do. Stretch it. Make sure the money do. Peru, I'm not taking charge of them. Player chat, we've got 1, and it's from Nathan Redmond. I'm thinking about playing Nathan Redmond against his old club. So guys, we're in 14th. We're really trying to stay in gapness. So guys, Redmond is going to be playing against his old team, but DeFeo will be heading up front then. Redmond is delightful how he's rolled in against his old side. It's going to be a little bit sad if he scores against his old club. And also Dawson has not made it as Fenlon comes in at right back today, as Dawson's poor form recently has not been the greatest. But we're really excited. Nathan Redmond is playing for Watford against his old club Southampton today at St Mary's in Southampton. The fans are really going to boo him. It's a lunchtime kick-off here today. We're really excited about how we get on. After this guy's game, we've got Leicester, I think, at Brooklands Road, actually. That is a tricky game against Leicester. They're above us as well. Southampton, I think they're still above us. No, I think they're still behind us, actually. But it won't be easy, though, because every other game is not even easy. Even Wolves away was hard, even though that was a 2-0 win for Watford for their first Premier League win of the season. Wolves' first defeat of the season. We'll travel to St Mary's in Southampton and get excited on the 30th of November. We are unbeaten in like 7 games now. Watford, as their form is really invincible at the moment. Not obviously all wins, a couple of draws though. We are really excited to travel down to St Mary's. Hopefully we absolutely hammer Southampton. I think we will, but it will be a tough game still. against them. It's really how the boys will play from the start. We need to get a good start in today's game, as it's really excitable to see what we do today. Here is Watford man Gerard Deerfield, 3 goals in his last 3 games. His actual 5 goals in his last 7 games domestically. He's actually impressive. He's up front with Troy Deeney today, because Nathan Redmond's playing against his old club today, as we really need to give Nathan Redmond an opportunity in the starting 11. There is myself on the touchline. You can't see me, but it is me though. Southampton are welcoming us here to St Mary's. Stevens is a player who maybe sign next season, only if we're in the Championship. I don't think we're going to go down, no, because the way our form has been recently, I doubt we're going to even go down. There's our captain, Troy Deeney. He's lovely to be back in the starting lineup. It's fun to see how they've clapped us on and said hello to us. Here is the Southampton starting 11 first for you guys. And the back, Angus Gunn in goal. Back 4 of Kyle Walker, Pinter, Stevens, Vivek and Franklins. In midfield, Armstrong, Brownie, and Daniel Ball. And up front is Che Adams and Danny Ings. A very strong front 2. Obviously you don't see Danny Redmond, do you? Here is the Watford starting 11. Well remaining Ben Foster. No Craig Dawson, he has not travelled with us today. Nathan Redmond starts against his old club today. The front 2 has changed as well. Gerard Deerfield leads attack. Andre Gray starts on the bench this week. But Redmond plays up against his old club Southampton today. Hopefully how long he'll play for. Let's go. Southampton early on. Heiberg to Browley. Now it's Che Adams. And ups it back for the midfielder. There's Danny Ings, very dangerous man, him and Che Adams up front. Well, one as Massa onto Redmond. The Southampton fans seem to not be caring about him, as he's playing now for Watford. So it's up to him what he does in his future. I think he will leave us if we get down. We go down to the Championship, because it's really going to have to really be a very comfortable season next season if we want to be in it. Otherwise it's still highlighting Wolves. They're still 3 points off Liverpool, 3 points away from Manchester City though. We've not even played Liverpool or Manchester City or Manchester United yet. But Manchester United in December, I think. And Liverpool. Here's Redmond. Up the line for Gerard Deerfield, who was cut offside. 11 minutes in, still Southampton 0, Watford 0. It's a very positive game at Southampton and St Mary's. St Mary's and Southampton. It's a very big game. I've been to St Mary's in real life, guys. I actually think it's a great atmosphere. Here we go. Kiko, come on. What a block. He's in while Dawson's rolled out. Massa. Oh, and Arwa. I don't think you man, that's a free kick to Southampton. No, a yellow card for the Frenchman. He signed to us in the summer from Olympic Lyon for £33 million. The boys are trying to stay focused. And Foster almost gave a goal away there. Foster. Massa. Up the line, hopefully Sarr's there. And Sarr just got to face Armstrong. He beats Armstrong, and he's still going, Sarr, as he beats Stuart Armstrong. He actually done in Stuart Armstrong there. So Armstrong really wanted to get on time, but Sarr was too quick. Southampton here to go. What a save though by Ben Foster. As Ben Foster, now they're playing against a bit of relegation trouble. Southampton, who are really in trouble in real life. Well, not anymore, they're not. The fail. Unlucky. Ings back in goal. And Heiberg almost scored against Watford. Off to Awa. Kiko. Welcome back into the team this afternoon, as he's very positive to stay right back instead of playing in midfield and getting himself sent off. Well done to Mori. Sarr. Should be a free kick to play on, says the referee. Ben Foster save. Ben Foster saves the rebound. Deflected. And Ben Foster had to make both saves there, including the rebound efforts. But then Lalaurai was going, it came off Kiko's right, left leg last. That's a corner to Southampton. They swing it in with Armstrong. Redmond's at the edge of the box defensively, working hard. Kyle Walker-Peters, he doesn't go down, play on, says the referee. Redmond, Dini, Stefano now, Sarr, Redmond, back to Sarr, and Sarr, 40 minute 1-0 Watford, but Watford, Southampton, great defending to deny Watford. Oh, Heiberg is all the way clean front goal. Here he goes, he just needs to be Ben Foster, and he doesn't. Ben Foster foils another Southampton body, and going into his back of the net. Ben Foster remaining goal for now. That's my boy. Redmond, what a block against his old side. The fans are booing, and they've had enough, saying offside against John O'Dell. And he didn't even near get the ball in time, as it's a really poor counter-attack from Watford. Danny Ings. Kickoff come across in defence. Nothing happens. Tamori, watch out. Tamori brings him down. There's not a penalty. And the referee says to prevent a break penalty. I don't think Tamori, when he signed from Chelsea, even touched him. It's a dive, surely. It's Danny Ings against Ben Foster. And Ben Foster, what a spectacular save. I'll give him credit all day long. Good penalty out here from Danny Ings. But then Ben Foster touched it out for the corner. What a penalty save by Ben Foster. At least that he made the penalty save. Can he knock it away? Yes, he does. Ben Foster. And it's half time, it's 0-0. Ben Foster saved the Southampton chip penalty after Ben Foster was swept. After Ben Foster did go the right way, the goalkeeper could be leaving us in January, maybe, but a nice keeping for the full campaign. Ben Foster, even though he's 36 and is loving life as a Watford player. Here we go, Kiko. Sarr's offside somehow. Watford are yet to even register a single shot at Simides against Southampton. Low it goes from Southampton, the Reds. Southampton, this looks dangerous. Sarr couldn't do anything. Tamori, that was clean. Kiko, well done. Redmond makes a run and Awa finds him. Down goes Redmond. Nothing awarded for Watford, but play on, says the referee. Continue playing. Pokori. Awa. First effort for Watford. Corner kick. So the team that plays in green at the moment. Good corner, but headed away, but to fail for kickoff. Hold on, Kiko. Stayed well back. Sarr. Awa. Redmond. Almost with a lovely goal against his old team. Pulling to play an hour and still an 0-0. For Ben Foster has saved one of their penalties. But guys, we're going to bring on a substitution shortly. We're going to bring off Ollie Watkins on shortly for Sarr. Sarr's not been the greatest in today's performance, but it's very confident from the defence. So they're actually running the show. So Watford away to Leicester next. That's tricky at the King Power Stadium. They're just above us in the table by I think a point or 2 points. Ben Foster well held on. To Cody, what a turn. Tamori, who was forward but somehow play on. Dini did it set up Sarda and Awa, and Awa's off. A red card. Awa's sent off, and the first red card for Awa since starting the club in the summer. It's really frustrating. The midfielder has been sent off for this just straight second yellow, then a red. Did our sub even come on? No, it never. Sarr is going to be replaced by Ollie Watkins, and DeFeo will be replaced up front by Andre Gray. But Awar is sent off in today's game. It's really frustrating getting him unavailable for the Leicester trip. But on come our double substitution. At the same time, Ollie Watkins is delightful how he's coming on out wide. But down to 10 men, Awar suspended for the trip to Leicester. It's really frustrating how the Watford team have really improved lately. Massa couldn't do anything, good ball, and that's dangerous. Well saved by Ben Foster, as he remained on his line. Well, Ben Foster remains on his line for now. Cough. Tamori deflected. Jesus. Tamori's gonna. Oh, it's what a save by Ben Foster! How did he save that? Thank God he did. Here we go on the break. Armstrong, well turned in by Decore. Dini. Gray. That's one more, he's passed another. Andre Gray strikes! And might have just stolen a winner in the 80th minute. That's basically kind of our second shot of the game as well, and it's really how positive Andre Gray has been. And guys, our last sub, it's going to actually be a defensive sub. Capsule is coming on for the first time in an absolute god while, and it's coming on. Kick-off is tired enough. Because him and Tamori were very poor at the start of the season, but have really improved the team since it's been the turn of this time. The weeks are coming on very good result-wise. I think we are going to be the team to really hopefully hold on to this performance. It's been brilliant from the defence. Here comes Southampton. What a tackle from Tamori. Jesus, man, Kiko, it's up to you. What a no-in, knocks away. Well, that's it. We've done it. This is another. Oh no, Watkins. Here comes Armstrong. Watkins, that's well clean. Play on, says the referee. Never would Watkins be done for that. It didn't even look like a foul. Oh no. And the substitute has just come off the bench. And we're now, my Watford team are now down to 9 men are sent off for the substitute, who's just come off the bench. And Armstrong, dangerous free kick, down to 9 men Watford for 2 red cards. One from Arwan, one from Console, the centre back who came off the bench. We are the team on the attack at the moment. Massa. No defenders. Want this to go in the back of the net. That means no defenders. Massa. Jesus, no defenders seem to be back. Tamori. What a block by the centre back. And Massa's booked. But Tamori might have just won us the game. A late corner rig comes. In it goes. Head that away. Into Ben Foster's arms, kicks it away, it's full time! A win with 9 men at Southampton, a very crucial result from Watford. And a scoring 1-0 win. Andre Gray with a great winner after only 3 shots we had. We are so happy to be in charge.
There in 10. Big R1, I'll be there in 10. Some questions regarding the match.
Right, we have options to play there. We're not obsessed with this because we're not unbeaten. We're unbeaten streak at the moment. Really poor defeats and all that.
No further questions, thanks.
So I'm heading into the dressing room and talking to the 9 lads that did it. We've got Leicester on Tuesday though. Could have had a dangerous game today. Whelan. Okay, keep it up from Redmond. But 2 players are suspended for the Leicester trip this evening. Arwar suspended and Cumsland suspended too in midfield. In spite of Arwar, we're going to give Hughes our back an opportunity. Arwar dropped out, and on the bench we'll play that young Dale guy. And also Craig Dawson returns to the bench this evening. Also Redmond is on the bench because the was in. The young winger is up front with Troy Deeney tonight, as we need to give him a bit of an impact up front and see how he actually does.
This career move.
Right, David, bro. I love this kind of mode, even though there's been a lot of good results wise and bad results. Leicester are still ahead of us. Leicester, if we win against them, we can go ahead of them in the table. We're really doubting our chances. Our chances. This got a press conference this trip.
Thank you everyone for joining us. We're going to start questions now.
Switching tactics, Ryan Dawson is on the bench this evening at Leicester.
Is Black Lives Matter still in back of kidding football?
Yes, it is David Bro. Yes, it is David Bro, but I respect it. First one is to try. So that's a good press conference.
Okay,
Wait for the trip to Leicester. Here we go.
I support the movement, but it is annoying in FIFA 2.0.
No, I'll give you, bro, it is a bit annoying in FIFA, but you just got to cut with it. But here is our starting lineup for the trip to Leicester. It's an overcast night on the 3rd of December. It's really cold though. A young striker, young winger is playing up front with Troy Deeney this evening because I need to give him an impact up front. I think his only goal was in the 3-1 defeat at Manchester City in September. Proud of Brent Foster though, because he saved a penalty from Southampton, that 1-0 win last time out. Leicester are a couple of places and 2 points ahead of us, so we win, we can maybe go up to their place. It depends other results wise. Deeney.
Your voice is satisfying.
What does that mean? You mean like it?
Like a commentator from radio.
Well, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. But here we go, up against Leicester City. We're away at the King Power Stadium. We're ready to take on Leicester City. It's going to be proud of my Watford team do this result this evening. It's the 3rd of December. It's getting closer and closer in the game to Christmas, as it's very much the transfer window opens next month. I might be signing a couple of signings. Let me know, guys, in the comments any some signings you would like me to bring into Watford over the summer. I think, over January. I think we should bring in at least 3 or 4, because they look at Leicester, man. Look how dangerous they really look. There's the highlight of it. It's Leicester. Jesus, Nacho, 8 goals so far this season. Very positive from the striker. Maybe bring him in January. He's a very positive striker. He'll get on side all the time. So let's show you the Leicester City starting 11 in a minute. There I am in my coat. It's an overcast night, very cold because it's the 3rd of December. The substitutes are all in their kind of suits, getting ready for tonight. As we're really ready for this one. And there is Troy Deeney, really the lad for to see him as Premier League captain. He's very, very cold, but he's alright and okay to play. Here is the starting 11 for Leicester City then. In goal for them is Danny Ward. Back four, Pereira, Evans, Ake and Justin. Very strong back four, Petit, Ndidi and Tillemans in midfield. Front three, Perez, Nacho and Harvey Barnes. Where is Jimmy Vardy? Vardy's not even on the bench, but James Maddison is on Schmeichel. That's what's
Let's talk about waffles.
Here's the starting 11. Ben Foster starts in goal. The back four is staying the same for now. Midfield, it's really how Hughes is in. Arwar suspended. The young winger gets a start up front with Troy Deeney though, as it's very positive to see how our strike force will be after tonight's game. It's impressive how the youngster gets an opportunity right here to the big King Power Stadium from the start. The pitch is looking pretty damn nice. The substitutes for us are already warming up. Arwar's not travelled. He's suspended for this evening's match away from home. Tamodi. Waffles, I like waffles, yeah. Will Hughes to Cody, wearing the warm gloves. He's a very positive midfielder who needs to play in the opportunity of a game like this before we maybe let him go. Here we go, here come Leicester. Perez is free already, offside.
My voice is from a machine. I can't because I am machine. I speak to myself, LOL.
David, you're right, bro. That is a good one. Here we go, kick off. Hughes, who's he not called, but who cares? Looks like the Corey is. Now Massan. Hooks it to fail. Young man, winger playing up front with Troy Deeney this evening. Here he comes already, the youngster, and the youngster is in for his first opportunity. He's really positive. He's played in left mid this season, left back. Now he's playing striker with Troy Deeney. He's very capable, the youngster, of going into the January window. I'm thinking about loaning out the wee youngster, but he has had around about 5 games this season so far, so you might have to keep him to Watford for now. Burnley, Manchester City. Manchester City are cruising already. 1-0 up. Phil Foden, who would be a future signing with us, maybe. Over the top it goes as Perez is in. Well blocked by Tomori. He was brilliant in that. Tomori was absolutely brilliant in the 1-0 win at Southampton at the weekend. Now we make Leicester and Leicester on a very cold Wednesday night in East Midlands. Let's go Hughes. Very slow he is. Looks for Sarr. It's a beautiful pass. He's past Ake, hopefully. And down goes he goes. As Ake brings him down. No foul, no yellow card from the ref. Phil will not be taking this. Gonna give Massan. Away go at the free kick. Whipped in by the left back. De Phil. Unlucky. No, it didn't look like it was in the box, mate. But it's really hard. We were going to take on Leicester. We've got a big night to come. Manchester United, I think we've got on the 21st of December. Actually, I think it's at Vicarage Road actually against Manchester United. Old Trafford, I think it's at their Manchester United's ground, Old Trafford though. At the King Power Stadium this evening. The youngster plays it off for Deeney. Back to Troy Deeney. Won't find him. Deeney is going for the youngster. He's getting the opportunity. Up front with him this evening. How long will that youngster get a bit of time? I think he'll play the full game. That's what I think, but we'll find out if he's been good. Very positive this is from Leicester. Hughes loses it to Tillemans after winning it. Hughes. Deflection. Foster. My God, Ben Foster remained on his line. Or we would have been restricted and being out of it. Kick-off, loses it.
Hello there, random chocolate bar. I bet you Tristan is salivating.
And then Nacho! And the goal has been disallowed. Leicester thought they'd been given a goal this evening, but the goal has been disallowed for offside. So unlucky. Corey. Onto that youngster. Hotel Adair fail. The youngster continues his run and he is brilliant with the ball there. Deeney. Let's try Deeney on the turn. Great save by Danny Ward. Youngster Defeo and Troy Deeney doing brilliant all in the front three formation.
Come on, Celtic Rangers are dead set, co Rangers are in the club. Hail, hail, Celtic Rangers are back, Celtic
yeah. David, bro, just don't know what I prefer. Celtic to Rangers, but I'm actual Kilmarnock fan. That's for my channel show Killer Gamer YT. To fail. What's he doing is he's playing out wide and warming up himself. The players on the bench are watching, thinking, how is this happening? Tomori. Troy Deeney. As Troy Deeney believes in himself so much when he plays up front as the captaincy of the Watford team. It is. Quick turn. Blocked by Massa. DeFeo knocks it out for a throw instead of a corner. Here we go on the break just before half time. Here's the youngster. Nice pass would be nice. It's out to the fields. He's found him. To that youngster, who is it back for Gerard Defoe, and the youngster is working really hard with Troy Deeney and Gerard Defoe. Very positive from the Watford front. Watford. Will Hughes comes all the way back to him, and it's half time. Will Hughes goes in at the break, looking happy with a 0-0 scoreline. Also tonight, Manchester City are winning and so Newcastle, but Burnley don't look good. But it's still 0-0 for us at Leicester. We still a win with 10 minutes to go for Andre Gray's winner at Southampton with 9 men. Tomori was brilliant in that game, and he's been brilliant tonight at Leicester. Here's Sarr, already a second half. Great on a great ball in, and the youngster really is delightful how he's still being selected for the start of the second half. No wonder I'm very impressed with him on his first really big opportunity. And he's a really promising young man who really wants to play as much time as they can. They probably think he's going to get subbed up at some time. He might not, but he's impressed me so far. From Leicester on the break, head that away, there we are, half away. Hughes, Decore, up to Hughes. Unlucky from Troy Deeney there. It's incredible how the results going. Against Tomori. Nothing awarded from the referee except from a corner. As Tomori got the good deserved tackle. Tomori has been burnt in all the games in this run. Oh Jesus, that looked dangerous. Ben Foster onto Tomori. He's been burnt in this unbeaten run. Tomori and Kakar. That youngster's there. We've got Crystal Palace next at Vicarage Road. Deeney onto that youngster. Try to force it wide for Sarr, but it's a substitution that'll come on for shortly. The youngster, he is staying up front as Ollie Watkins is coming. They're going to come on shortly for Troy Deeney as the youngster remains up front, following he's been kind of better than Deeney. Come on, Tomori. Facer marker. That's well done, Tomori. He's well captured in as well, as Tomori is really changing over the last couple of weeks in results. He's been great since the middle of October, getting us out to the drop. Fail, so unlucky. Cody loses it. Park off to there, and Ben Foster has left it. Harvey Barnes replaced by Marco Brighton. Arsavon Deeney off. Ollie Watkins off the bench to get an impact and do what he can. He's running on very calmly and ready to do what he can to do his team proud. It's Tomori anyway. Kakar to Massa. To that youngster, Decore. Danny Ward, Sheffield United. And they've just done a great comeback against Newcastle. Okay, keep cool with Sarr. Distracting him so Hughes could get it in midfield. Kakar to fail. Massa into the field. Now the youngster. Ollie Watkins so unlucky. It's really how he's playing. We're going to bring off Decore shortly and bring on Dale, and also bring off Tomori, who's been brilliant late in the game so far, for Dawson, who's on the bench. So guys, this 1 minute we need to connect up the controller again. I've connected it up. Get it connected now. But Dawson has returned tonight to make a sub bench. Well, Brighton, left by Ben Foster. And our double substitution is now going to be also entering the field. So for them, it's Supervich. And our double substitution has happened. Dawson can't believe being off the bench in a cool evening. Tom Dale, so the wee youngster midfielder, and we're going to see him an impact, and hopefully from him. Here we go. Kick off. Dawson. Now Will Hughes. Watkins. Into the youngster. Terrible pass. Perez. Massa. Well, won it off him. Here we go. On the break. And Ben Foster might have just saved us a point. We're very happy with Ben Foster's performance at Southampton and at Leicester tonight. The game is not even there. It's just about finished. Oh my God, Ben Foster. The fans are enjoying it. Minutes over. It's well over the 90th. Tillemans. Oh. And Ben Foster forgot a touch, but a 0-0 draw away to Leicester on an incredible way out Tuesday night. We'll take our 0-0 draw, but not bad at all. The man of the match in the game goes to Ake, but our man of the match is Tomori. He was absolutely a terrific player tonight to watch and defend what we could do. Look at them other teams getting absolutely trashed. I don't know, no draw.
Just a couple of questions for you.
He can prove us wrong, Craig Dawson, when we brought him off the bench. We're not obsessed with this.
No further questions.
Head into the dressing room because of another positive performance. Because their suspensions are over. It will be available for Palace on Saturday. So guys, it's absolutely brilliant at this rate, this run. We're now 12th on 20 points. The run is really getting better from Watford as the performances have been brilliant lately. We know 20 points is marginal. We only had one at the start of after 6 league games, but our form lately has been absolutely terrific. So guys, thank you guys.